Imagine a world where nightmares walked the earth. A world ruled by giants, where the shadows had teeth and claws unlike anything you've ever seen. What if I told you these weren't just legends? They were real, and they were deadly. Today, we're unearthing 12 of nature's most forgotten monsters, creatures so terrifying they make the T-Rex look like a pet lizard. Forget what you know about prehistory. The real monsters have been buried until now. Let's start our journey in the water with the Megalodon. This wasn't just a shark. It was a 60-foot-long marine terror with a bite force that could crush a car. Fossil evidence shows us what it ate: whales. Bite marks on whale vertebrae perfectly match the Megalodon's 7-inch teeth, showing it hunted the largest animals in the sea. Imagine a great white shark, but 3 times longer and infinitely more powerful. Its jaws could open wide enough to swallow 2 adult humans side by side. The ocean's apex predator for over 20 million years, its disappearance is still a mystery, but its legacy as the ultimate sea monster is undisputed. Now, let's take to the skies with Quetzalcoatlus. This was no ordinary bird. With a wingspan of up to 40 feet, the size of a small airplane, it was the largest flying animal of all time. But here's the truly terrifying part: paleontologists believe it hunted on the ground. Picture this giraffe-sized reptile, with its long, sharp beak, stalking smaller dinosaurs, snatching them up and swallowing them whole. Its fossils, found in Texas, show a creature built for both soaring the skies and striding across the land like a prehistoric stork of doom. It didn't just rule the air, it dominated the ground it walked on. Moving on to a land predator, meet the Titanoboa. Discovered in Colombia, this snake makes modern anacondas look like garden worms. Reaching lengths of over 42 feet and weighing around 2,500 pounds, Titanoboa was the largest snake to have ever existed. It lived in the hot, swampy jungles after the dinosaurs died out, and its diet consisted of, well, everything. Fossil discoveries in the same region unearthed giant turtles and crocodiles with crushed shells and bones, evidence of the Titanoboa's immense constricting power. It was a true monster of the Paleocene, a slithering giant that squeezed the life out of its prey with unimaginable force. Let's dive back into the water, but this time into the rivers, to meet Sarcosuchus, the super croc. This wasn't your average crocodile. Growing up to 40 feet long and weighing up to 8 tons, Sarcosuchus was a true river king. Its fossils, found in the Sahara Desert, which was once a lush, river-filled region, reveal a skull nearly 6 feet long, lined with over 100 thick, powerful teeth. Its diet? Dinosaurs. Yes, this colossal crocodile was large enough to ambush and drag full-grown dinosaurs into the water. Its immense size and power made it a top predator, a true emperor of its aquatic domain. Now for a creature that looks like something straight out of a fantasy novel, the Andreworchus. Despite its wolf-like appearance, it's actually believed to be an early relative of whales and hippos. But don't let that fool you. With a skull over 3 feet long, it's thought to be the largest carnivorous land mammal ever. Found in Inner Mongolia, its fossils suggest a beast that could crush bones as easily as we bite into an apple. Paleontologists theorize it was an omnivore and a scavenger, but with its size and powerful jaws, it could have easily taken down large prey. It was a true beast of the Eocene, a 4-legged engine of destruction. Next, we encounter the Argentavis magnificens. Imagine a bird of prey with a 23-foot wingspan, weighing 150 pounds. This magnificent bird, a giant pterodon, soared over the plains of Argentina 6 million years ago. While it was once thought to be a scavenger, studies of its skull suggest it was an active predator, capable of swallowing animals the size of a rabbit hole. Its sheer size would have allowed it to intimidate other predators and steal their kills, but it was more than capable of hunting on its own, swooping down from the sky like a feathered bomber to snatch its unsuspecting prey. Let's go back to the seas for the Mosasaurus. Popularized by modern films, the real animal was even more terrifying. These weren't dinosaurs, but giant marine lizards that could grow up to 50 feet long. They had a second set of teeth on the roof of their mouth, the pterygoid teeth, which ensured that once they caught their prey, be it large fish, plesiosaurs, or even other mosasaurs, it wasn't getting away. Their powerful tails propelled them through the water like a torpedo, making them the undisputed rulers of the late Cretaceous seas. Fossilized stomach contents have revealed the remains of numerous sea creatures, painting a clear picture of a voracious, hypercarnivorous hunter. Back on land, we have the Entelodon, often called the hell pig. This creature was a true terror of the Oligocene epoch. Standing over 6 feet tall at the shoulder, with a massive head full of crushing teeth, the Entelodon was an aggressive omnivore. Scars and bite marks on fossilized Entelodon skulls show they fought brutally with each other, likely over territory or food. They were opportunistic, eating anything from plants and roots to carrion and live prey. Imagine a wild boar, but the size of a bison, with a temperament to match its nickname. It was a brutish, formidable animal you would not want to encounter. Let's talk about the Anomalocaris, a bizarre predator from the Cambrian period. It might not be a giant, but in its time, it was the apex predator of the world's oceans. At about 3 feet long, it was a giant compared to most life at the time. Its name means abnormal shrimp, and it truly was. It had large, compound eyes on stalks, 2 spiky appendages at the front for grabbing prey, and a circular mouth that looked like a pineapple slice lined with sharp plates. Fossil evidence of trilobites with distinct W-shaped bite marks matches the mouthparts of Anomalocaris, showing it was an active and effective hunter in Earth's earliest complex ecosystems. Now, meet the Gorgonopsid. Before the dinosaurs, these creatures were the top predators. The name means Gorgon face, and it fits. They were saber-toothed synapsids, precursors to mammals that roamed during the Permian period. The largest, like in Ostranceivia, were the size of a large bear. They had powerful limbs for running and long, dagger-like canine teeth for slicing into their prey. Fossil sites in South Africa and Russia show them as dominant hunters preying on large herbivores of the time. Our penultimate monster is the Jaekelopterus, a sea scorpion that was an absolute nightmare. Imagine a scorpion, but 8 feet long, lurking in freshwater rivers and swamps. This was the largest arthropod ever discovered. Its fossils, found in Germany, reveal powerful claws designed for grasping and tearing. It was an apex predator in its environment, preying on early fish and anything else it could get its massive pincers on. It was an armored, multi-limbed terror from the Devonian period, a true underwater bogeyman. Finally, we have the Smilodon, the classic saber-toothed cat. While more famous than others on this list, its true nature is often misunderstood. It wasn't just a tiger with big teeth. Smilodon was built more like a bear, with powerful, muscular forelimbs. It didn't chase down prey over long distances. Instead, it was an ambush predator. It would use its immense upper body strength to wrestle its prey like bison and even young mammoths to the ground. Then, it would deliver a precise, fatal bite to the throat with its iconic 7-inch canine teeth. The La Brea tar pits in Los Angeles have preserved thousands of their skeletons, giving us a clear window into the life of this incredible Ice Age predator. From the crushing jaws of the Megalodon to the saber teeth of the Smilodon, these forgotten monsters were the true rulers of their time. They show us a version of Earth that was wilder and more terrifying than we can possibly imagine. Learning about them reminds us of the incredible and sometimes horrifying power of evolution. Thanks for joining us on this journey back in time. Which of these monsters do you find the most terrifying? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed unearthing these forgotten beasts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the history of our amazing planet. See you next time.